Be ready. 5 seconds.
Start. Madam, I will begin by quoting what Pope said about forms of government. I will not use the word fool because it is unparliamentary. Let unwise people contest what is administered is the best, whether it is unified authority or a separate authority. It all depends on the effectiveness of the executive. That is how it implements the program which it has in view. Now, so far as this authority, the unified authority, is concerned, this will now have an international component as well as a national component. Now, the National Airport Authority is controlling a very large number of airports and it is running into heavy losses. If you combine the two, you will have to consider whether you will be burdening the International Airports Authority or the international component with such a massive administrative work which involves running about hundreds of airports. Already, the International Airports Authority is receiving complaints from the international airlines that the arrangements are not up to the mark and that the standards are not up to the mark. Some of them have even threatened that they would overfly some of our international airports. So, this point has to be taken into account, that is, whether because of the merging of the two, the standard of the International Airports Authority will not come down instead of going up. The second point is that when the National Airports Authority was established, a lot of staff from the Civil Aviation Department were brought into this new organization. Now, this merger will give rise to a lot of establishment problems, a lot of problems concerning seniority and so on, which may not be easy to settle to the satisfaction of all concerned. This may give rise to a lot of irritation, a lot of administrative problems, a lot of litigations, and so on. And instead of bringing about efficiency, it may bring about demoralization and inefficiency among various sections of the staff. So, you may kindly consider this aspect. I quite agree that since this has now gone too far, rational, equitable, and fair principles should be framed before time in consultation with all those concerned, and then these principles should be formally enforced. Otherwise, a lot of establishment and other problems will arise. Another point which we have to consider is, so far as my information goes, the National Airports Authority has been running into heavy losses. You have just mentioned the figures of rupees 600 crores. Whatever be the figure, my point is that the National Airports Authority is running into losses while the International Airports Authority is making profits and it is subjected to income tax. I hope that the merger is not meant to manipulate this income tax and to offset the loss of one with the other instead of bringing about merger in the real sense. The other issue is, as I said, about the forms of government in the beginning of my speech. The forms of government do not matter, but what matters is in what spirit you implement them, what the work culture is, and what the work ethics of an organization is. It is true practically in the case of all our public sector undertakings, all our statutory organization, all or so-called autonomous organizations that we make them autonomous, but we do not treat them as autonomous organizations. We want them to be run as autonomous organization, but all the principles of running a public sector undertaking have been violated in our country. And instead of correcting this aspect, we have been blaming the public sector enterprises for going into losses. The very basic principle of running a public enterprise is not to interfere in their day to day administrative affairs, but leave the autonomous organization as it is laid down a broad policy in the beginning. I think that both the executive and parliament are at fault because we put so many questions about what is being done and so on. Then the minister has to naturally interfere. So, a new culture has to be developed if we really want to run autonomous organizations with efficiency. Because if any disgruntled employee approaches a court in the morning, we heard a question, then the whole thing comes to a stop. The autonomy is being violated, so we must be very clear in running the public enterprises. If we really want them to be autonomous, if we really want them to be efficiently run, then leave them alone for 5 years. Then the personnel policy is very defective. For months together, the head of the department is not appointed and the JS will be asked to take over as an ex officio head. I think this is fatal to the efficiency. They cannot attend to the problems of the organizations or the problems of the passengers. They will just attend to the day to day urgent works and forget about the real problems. If you really want to make these organizations efficient, the basic point in the merger is efficiency. It will not come unless these problems are looked into. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I will take 1 minute more. I would like to submit that the law and order situation in the country has worsened. It is not bad only in Delhi but throughout the country. All the national highways have been closed by the people for the last 8 to 10 days. Traffic has come to a standstill. Normal life has been disrupted and there is no semblance of a government in this country. We have more sympathy for the backward classes than you have. When I was the Chief Minister of Haryana, I helped the backward class a lot. I am a champion of their cause. The situation needs to be controlled. The true picture is not coming on the radio, television, and in newspapers. The situation prevailing in the country is bad, and see how many lives have been lost. Vehicular traffic on all the highways has come to a dead stop. I would like to submit that the environment of misunderstanding and mistrust which has spread all over the country should be set right. There cannot be more than 50% reservation. This assurance should be given to the remaining 50% people who are not covered by reservation. The backward classes should also get the benefits.